In a world fraught with economic turbulence and geopolitical uncertainties, the US dollar has managed to solidify its position as the cornerstone of global finance. Despite concerted efforts by the BRICS nations and the Eurozone to reduce dependency on the greenback, the US dollar remains unchallenged in its dominance. This is attributed to the robust performance of the US economy, a stringent monetary policy, and the escalating geopolitical risks that fortify its indispensability. The latest report by the Atlantic Council's Geoeconomics Center reveals that while the BRICS nations comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have strived to diminish their reliance on the US dollar, their efforts have yielded little progress. In a world increasingly divided by geopolitical tensions and economic rivalries, can any currency truly dethrone the US dollar, or are we witnessing the enduring supremacy of the greenback? The US dollar continues to reign supreme as the world's primary reserve currency, outstripping the euro and the collective efforts of the BRICS nations to curb global dependence on it. According to a recent study by the Atlantic Council's Geoeconomics Center, the US dollar's dominance remains unassailable in the spheres of foreign reserve holdings, trade invoicing, and currency transactions globally. This enduring preeminence is projected to remain stable in the near and medium term. Several factors have contributed to the fortified position of the US dollar. A resilient US economy, characterized by strong growth metrics, has bolstered confidence in the dollar. Furthermore, a tighter monetary policy has made the dollar a more attractive option for global investors seeking stability. Adding to this are heightened geopolitical risks, which have only increased the world's reliance on the greenback. Despite economic fragmentation and a strong push by BRICS nations to transition to other international and reserve currencies, their de-dollarization efforts have yet to bear significant fruit. The Atlantic Council's report notes that Western sanctions on Russia, following its invasion of Ukraine, have galvanized the BRICS countries to explore a currency union. However, despite their intensified efforts, substantial progress remains elusive. The BRICS organization. For instance, China's cross-border interbank payment system, CIPS, saw an impressive 78% increase in direct participants within a year, bringing the total to 142 direct and 1,394 indirect participants by May 2024. However, negotiations for an intra-BRICS payment system are still in their infancy. The bilateral and multilateral agreements forming the basis for such a platform are not easily scalable due to their individual negotiation processes. China has actively promoted the liquidity of its currency, the renminbi, through swap lines with trading partners. Despite this, the renminbi's share in global foreign currency reserves has declined to 2.3% from a peak of 2.8% in 2022. The report attributes this drop to concerns among reserve managers about the Chinese economy, Beijing's stance on the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and the potential geopolitical risks associated with a possible Chinese invasion of Taiwan. These factors collectively render the renminbi a less appealing reserve currency. The euro, once seen as a formidable competitor to the US dollar, has also diminished in its international role. The Atlantic Council's report suggests that those seeking to mitigate risk exposure have turned to gold rather than the euro. Sanctions against Russia have underscored the euro's susceptibility to similar geopolitical risks faced by the US dollar. Additionally, concerns regarding macroeconomic stability, fiscal consolidation, and the absence of a unified European capital market further undermine the euro's standing as an alternative global currency. In essence, while the ambition to reduce dependency on the US dollar is palpable among the BRICS nations and beyond, the practicalities of achieving such a shift are fraught with challenges. The robust US economy, strategic monetary policies, and the pervasive nature of geopolitical risks ensure that the dollar remains a critical component of the global financial system. As nations grapple with these dynamics, the question arises: can any currency truly challenge the entrenched dominance of the US dollar, or are we witnessing the enduring reign of the greenback? What are your thoughts on the current global currency dynamics? Do you believe any currency could realistically supplant the US dollar's dominance in the near future? Share your perspectives on this pivotal issue